want to be that guy. I really don't. I didn't want to make this video, especially with her fan base, how just proactive she is. I didn't want to make it. But in the words of another black man on this app, I think I'm about to cyberbully.
Worst rapper to ever spit on an open mic. Worst rapper to ever get on so many likes. Worst rapper to ever blow up an overnight. And when my D swell, my D12 friends but Obi Trice.
They always say never meet your idols, and even though I've never met Chappell Roan in person, I've still been severely let down, and that's just from behind a screen. I remember getting deep as fuck into Chappell's music, and I mean real deep. I mean before Midwest Princess days. And I even bought the hot to go emote on Fortnite. Look at Gojo Go. Look at him. That nigga, man, Gojo is so fun. God, I would fuck the shit out of him. So after a while, like any regular person that becomes interested in an artist, I started looking into her and any interviews that she may have. And please excuse me, but holy fuck does she complain. And I mean, does she complain? Like 90% of on-camera footage of her that isn't music related is just her complaining. And one more time for those in the back, music wise, she's genuinely stellar. I mean, literally perfect. I have her platinum on sound map, dog. Like the entirety of the rise and fall of the Midwest Princess is nothing but heat. Please do not get me started, bro. Chappell as an artist, as a creator, I have nothing but respect for. And I'll just always have automatic respect for those willing to get out of their comfort zone and release art or just release anything they made, because it can be scary, hard, defeating. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. And as a nigga that wants to do more but doesn't have the platform to do so at the moment, it's a little bothering to see someone get everything they could ever want, have this massive platform that others could only dream of, and yet still be so miserable. But not only that, it's just straight up distasteful to see someone straight up backtrack on everyone and everything that made people like you in the first place. I know what you are, Miss Roan, and underneath all that beautiful makeup and all those outstanding dresses, I see a dickhead. Let me expand on that. I get not wanting to always be in the spotlight and just wanting to make good music, perform every now and then, and just live life without all the bullshit that comes with being famous. Trust me, I get it. People can and sometimes will just be annoying. Ask Bjork. But instead of complaining about it every single chance you get and basically demeaning the people that gave you this ultra mega Grammy level platform, you could just do it, you know? Like, you could just do it. Frank Ocean probably hates his fans, and I wouldn't blame him. But instead of vocalizing that and just coming off as a dick at every possible chance he's seen on camera, he just doesn't. You know what he does? He just lives his life anyway and away from the bullshit. Fiona Apple, who we don't even know if she's alive right now. Hopefully she is. But she just drops music and dips. Lauren drops music and dips. Adele, one of the biggest pop stars in the goddamn world, is also one of the most reserved in the world. Adele pops out to drop a single, then an album, then go on tour, a little bit of tomfoolery, and then poof, she's gone for the next 5 years. The main thing all those people have in common is that they don't vocalize all this hatred and call out their fans whenever they can for not leaving them alone and not being able to drop music and live a peaceful life, because they understand who they are. They have a pretty good grasp of the mega star status they have and all the fame that they have. So they understand that the fans that approach them, most of them, don't mean any harm. And lastly, they just do it. Nike, they all just drop music and dip. They just live life and drop music. There's no need for all this complaining. You could just do it. I promise you could just do it. It's not that hard, Chappell, I promise. Because personally, and to an extent objectively, I believe in every profession where your success and growth literally depends on the people, that you should objectively be grateful to them as much as you can, because you literally, and I mean literally, would not be here without them, good or bad music. Because without the views, the streams, the listens, you don't get any of this. And like I said, niggas can be annoying, and I can understand that completely. I understand that your anxiety can be a bit of an issue when it comes to interactions with fans and people. But to straight up tell your fans, the people that idolize you, the people that pay your bills, to not approach you under any circumstance and to leave you the hell alone, is low-key dickheadish, if I'm being honest. And not to mention, you're 27. Like that on its own is a problem, because what do you mean you're pushing 30? And this is how you act? Like, I thought she was at max 21 to 22, not older than Luka fucking Doncic. But let's keep this ball rolling and talk about how pick and choosy you are, especially politically. Oh, your political side is a goddamn mess, isn't it? You question why people look at you for political advice / opinions, which first off, why wouldn't I want to know if the nigga I'm giving money to is a weirdo or not? Or if they support someone that, I don't know, might go against me as a human being. I think that's pretty normal, I'm not gonna lie. ICL. But not only that, I don't know if you know this, Chappell, but everything you've done has led people to that conclusion. Being a queer drag queen is one thing. That's just inherently political in itself. Going to Coachella dressed as Lady Liberty, calling her the biggest drag queen of them all, and advocating for trans rights, women's rights, and minorities at the exact same Coachella performance. But not only that, but being very outspoken against Kamala for her views, which is fair, and literally turning down an opportunity to perform at the White House due to you being very outspoken against Joe Biden, which reasonably, I might add, leads people, specifically LGBTQ plus people, going to you for political advice / opinions. It's because all you've done is be very politically outspoken, which for a community that gets looked down upon and treated like shit, they yearn for that. And you've given them every reason to believe in you. You don't get to come up and frame yourself as a voice for the voiceless that act confused and annoyed when people that can't speak up expect you to speak out for them. That's not how it works. You don't get to go to the Grammys in full drag, win a Grammy, and advocate for trans and LGBT rights within the industry that asks why people look at you for political takes, especially concerning them. That's not how it works, buddy. When all you've done is speak your mind and say what you have to say against the government and how unjust it is, you don't get to hold your tongue when the community you've done nothing but preach for looks to you for help, especially when the most powerful nigga in the world literally thinks their existence is a joke. And of course, lastly, I can't forget how you've been so coincidentally quiet and reserved against Trump, which is very telling, especially with your background being from Missouri with a heavily conservative family. I mean, shit, her uncle is dead as a senator, a conservative Republican senator in Missouri. Public information, by the way. Don't call me weird, bro. Please do not come up in my comments with that shit, bro. This is public information. But once you realize that, it all starts to make sense when you put 2 and 2 together. It's obvious. You don't want to go against your family's views, but you also don't want to go against the very community that literally gave you a platform. So to keep both sides happy, just don't say anything. Duh. Oh, duh. But the biggest giveaway that helped me put everything together was that her name is Kaylee, spelled like this. Like, when have you ever met a good Kaylee? All in all, Chappell, if you watch this video, please put your hearing aid in, auntie, because again, you're a 27-year-old miserable flip-flopping hypocrite that profited off the trans and queer community without really giving a fuck about them, which is just low-key depressing when you think about it. I don't want to pull that card, but I have to. She genuinely has everything she could ever want. Things that so many people out there would die and kill for. A life that little kids dream of and tell their teachers when they get asked what they want to be when they grow up. But yet, Chappell still seems so miserable. And she's only been famous for a year. And she's already this annoying. Like, you strived so long for this life that you wanted and finally got, only to spite it. And not only that, but low-key spite the people that gave you this platform in the first place. And then you just come off as ungrateful towards it and those people that support you. And that's just nothing but a goddamn shame. Hey, if you leave this video right now, your mama go get cancer. Right, nigga, bring that ass back. Like, subscribe, shit. Hello, hi. I hope y'all are doing good. I hope y'all are doing great. I didn't think this was gonna be my comeback video, or at least my video coming back. But hey, we're here. I had to get this off my chest. I couldn't. I am very chronically online, and I had to talk this about somebody besides my friends. So when I talk to about the 3,000 niggas I have here on YouTube. So hopefully y'all enjoy this. Not only did I have to get this off my chest, but I just can't sit by and let this shit slide. Even as a straight man, all that bad bitches, that's my fucking problem. So my opinion is basically invalid on Chappell Roan, because her music is not for me. Okay, I'm not part of the gays, but I still fuck with y'all. Shout out to all my gay niggas, for real. And hopefully my points and my voice will be heard. Besides that though, I've changed up my content for a bit. As you can see, if you've been keeping up, I've been streaming way more and uploading way more clips to get more content out for y'all and to extend my reach a bit more while I'm working on bigger videos and shit like this. And it has worked a bit, you know, it has worked a lot. Thank you to everyone that has pitched in and pulled up for stream once in a while. If you don't know, I be streaming every now and then. I'm trying to get consistent with it, but now you know. And if you do know, hey, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you can pull up and we can vibe. I'm trying to build this community. I'm trying to make something out of nothing with y'all, because I love y'all and I love y'all's opinions. I love talking to y'all. I love interacting. I just love interacting. My mouth's getting dry, sorry. But all that out the way, if you got this far, thank you. If you're new, please subscribe, like. Trust me, it's gonna be more like this and some other stuff. If you're new, I'm a chronically online dork, so there's gonna be a bit of everything for you. Trust me. But I love you. Stay safe. See you next time. Peace.